And when a movie title called Bone Lake, you're thinking like, oh, it could be some type of supernatural horror movie, right? Nope, just a movie about a couple of crazy white folks doing white folks shit. Been there, done that. On my YouTuber subscribers, hope you guys are having a great start to your week because we got another new horror movie that's going to kick off the month of October, but I got to see it early. That movie is called Bone Lake. Shout outs to AMC at an AMC mystery movie tonight. So yeah, this time it was Bone Lake. It was the movie good. This movie, it had promise, it had potential, but then again, potential doesn't actually mean good. I would say the best way to set this movie up is this is the perfect TUBI movie that just happened to come on the big screen. Perfect for TUBI. But it just happens to be coming on the big screen because it was like, yeah, we need something to kick off the month of October, so hey, why not this? Let's just power through it because it's a movie you gotta rush out to go see. Again, this will like crush it on TUBI for Halloween. Maybe. For the big screen, well, here's the good and bad of why I feel like Bone Lake, you don't have to rush to go through this, but this movie isn't like completely terrible. It has some stuff going for it, so let's talk about it. Here we go. About Attic in the movie, I don't know none of the actors' names. I don't recognize none of these actors, and the acting itself was just pretty mid. And you got these two couples that just like, yeah, when you get introduced to them, you're kind of just like, you don't even feel like a couple. You feel like two acquaintances, like two roommates. We're told to buy the fact that these two are like boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, you know, but not really. And then you got the two other couples that get on the scene. You're just like 2 seconds in, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're the villains. So that's the acting. It's just mid. Plot in the movie goes, pretty much you got these two couples that go to this really nice house in the middle of the woods, stuff like that, to pretty much have a getaway weekend. And then you have the two other couples that just happen to book the same house. So what could go wrong until, you know, things actually go wrong? So it's sort of a mystery movie, more or less, because these two couples come in and join these two couples. You're thinking like, okay, we'll just hang out together in this house and, you know, it'll be fine until, you know, one couple start doing weird things, and then it's like, okay, shady shit starts getting revealed, and then we have Bone Lake. There you go. Okay, good in the movie. Well, it's a horror movie, so how's the horror? There is some horror, because I'll say the movie did kick off in a horror scene, more or less, because these two couples are being chased through the woods and they're pretty naked, and I did see a spear go right through a guy's nutsack. So yeah, literally the movie kicks off with two naked people running through the woods, and one of them gets an arrow to the balls. So there's horror. As far as like blood, guts, gore, not really, until like the very like last 10 minutes of the movie, you get your blood and guts quota. The rest of the movie is pretty much like this kind of psychological kind of thriller, more or less. That's the word to throw. Without giving too much away, it's pretty much just like, okay, one couple is trying to pit the other couples against each other in this kind of like mind game and whatever. Of course, like kind of temptation and shit like that. So again, we get to this like, I'll say when the shit starts getting revealed and stuff, the reveal and the whys were kind of interesting, because it's like, you know what, that's an interesting take on, doesn't mean not spoiling it, so it's kind of like, yeah, there's something you don't want to spoil in this movie. But I'll just say, like, the execution was not bad, but it's also, it's like I said, this is where it kind of gets into that TUBI category, what I'm talking about, where it's like, yeah, the reveals are happening, stuff like that, and reveals is cool. And then the movie kind of just keeps on going, where it's like, okay, things got revealed, so what do we do now? Okay, let's just have them start acting crazy and acting like cartoon characters, and then the movie will just carry itself to the end. That's pretty much where the bad in the movie comes in. Like I said, the first half of the movie is building up a little bit, you know, it's weird mystery kind of elements, stuff like that. Not supernatural, just like weird in the sense that the two couples are doing weird shit. You're just like, why are you being a creep? But then you get to like the reveals, and the reveals are kind of cool, but then like the last like 30 minutes of the movie, it's just like, what is even happening? Like, why are they doing this? Like, why are they doing this? Oh, because they're crazy. I guess that's enough. You get to the end of the movie, it's just pretty much just like, well, I guess it's just over. Let's beat traffic. At the end of the day, Bone Lake was a horror movie that I didn't know I was going. I couldn't make heads or tails of this movie. I literally went to this movie just on a whim. I knew it was the mystery movie, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch trailers. Let's just see what it could do. And now I walk out of it, and I'm just like, that was a great TUBI movie. How it got on the big screen, I have no idea, but maybe some people will like it. If you want to see it, stream it, or skip it, I'll say that Bone Lake is a pretty decent enough movie if you just go ahead and stream it. Bone Lake officially in theaters this Friday, along with a shit ton of other horror movies. I'm not going to see them all this weekend. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. It was the one with the dog called Good Boys. Because I'm a dog lover, maybe I'll check it out if it's in my theaters. We'll see. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.